It is that time, once again. Time to check in with our friends from Blush Exotic, 9th Street downtown. And my guest this week, and this is interesting because we have a lot of girls come through, but this one comes through so often. My guest here comes through so often. She's almost like family because she comes to visit us so often. She comes to Pittsburgh so much because you guys...
3 times a year.
Because you guys love her so much. She comes to Pittsburgh 3 times a year.
Yeah.
That's how much she loves being here. Girlfriends, Films, contract star, Prinzzess is here. We get to hang out so often. So it's always good to have you back here in the studio.
And I'm excited I'm here for the Pirates home game.
Pirates home game tonight. So, well, actually, that's not true. They're in Miami. But they're
here
home all weekend. Yes.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday they're home. So you do get to come down during the weekend. So if you're at the Pirates game during the weekend, go to the game, celebrate, come, hang out, meet Prinzzess. Now, we consider her family because she visits with us so much. But she likes new friends, too. Yeah. You like meeting new friends. So come down to Blush Exotic and come meet Prinzzess. I love meeting the
fans, especially the Pirates fans, because I'm going to give you guys some special treatment.
Special treatment for Pirates fans. See, you're running out of reasons not to do it. Now, but before we got started here, and there's just this list of things that Prinzzess is working on, because she's working on so much stuff. She's all over the place. She's so busy. She actually stole my Lavender Pilot G2 pen in the process. We'll talk about that
He had
a
later. Stack of colorful pens, and I told him he conveniently lost one. It wasn't here. It disappeared before I got here.
I like using colored pens because I like to detail things and color code them, and she stole my pen.
But, I didn't steal it. It was gone before I got here.
Yeah, it kind of disappeared and vanished and showed up in her pocket when she walked in the door. Is that what it was?
Before I walked in the door.
Okay, we'll stick with that story. But in the meantime, the pen that showed up in her pocket before she walked up in the door created a list of all these things that she's doing, and I'll have her explain this because it's just too much to run down. So we'll start with the interesting stuff, because not only do you feature dance, not only do you do film work, you also sell your own products too. So break that down for me, because there's so much going on with you.
For the fans who like DVDs, especially the autographed ones, I do sell them on my Twitter. But coming up soon, you can actually buy my body part.
Okay, you have to explain that.
Doc Johnson just made a mold of my pussy and ass.
So now you can actually sell like replica molded parts of your body.
For those guys who dreamed of me being with another guy, such as yourself, you can make that happen yourself.
That's a different thing. Now, is that just available online? Could they find another way, or is it through your Twitter?
When it becomes released, you can ask me on my Twitter, and I will have them available for sale. And if enough people ask me, I may even bring some with me to the clubs.
So you can actually have them as merch too when you...
Yep.
Okay, it's pretty interesting marketing.
If I have enough suitcase room.
Yeah, because I can't imagine them letting you have that many on the plane. Like, what's with the suitcase?
It was really funny.
Molds,
It was funny when I took one a long time ago to give to someone, and I carried it in my carry-on. It was too heavy to go in my regular suitcase. So it's funny when TSA sees whatever they saw in the X-ray. I didn't see that
I can't imagine that being a comfortable conversation explaining that to TSA.
But I didn't explain anything. It was very uncomfortable for him because he's like, "We need to check your bag." I'm like, "Okay."
Did I just see that? What was... No. Okay, we got to look at that. Is that what that's like?
Well, he didn't want to. He was so embarrassed. He's like, "Do you want to request a private screening?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." And I didn't have just a butt mold. I mean, I had a full-on ass. Like, it was planted in my suitcase. Took up 3/4 of my carry-on suitcase.
Like, is that an
Along with some dildos. Well, he's like, "Do you want to request a private screening?" He asked me a second time. I'm like, "No, I'm good." He's like... Okay. He's looking around. Oh my God, I have to open this up.
Hashtag awkward airport moments.
He opens it up and he's like not trying to look. He's like fishing around through it, picking it up, and okay, you're good to go.
That has to be the craziest airport story I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm sure he told that story after he got over his embarrassment.
Yeah, sure. It took him a while too. He probably needed a shower after it was done.
Yes.
And not a hot one. Now, you sell molds that you just had the molds done recently, but you do DVDs too. You do a lot of movies. I mean, you were kind of breaking down everything.
I'm Girlfriend's Films contract star, so I am in like...
That means multiple.
All their movies.
That means when they're doing stuff, they're having her on it. So you know it's coming out in bulk. So what's some of your more recent projects?
I would say if you want to order a DVD, you want to get Prinzzess and Her Girlfriends. I'm in there with Shyla Jennings and Danny Daniels, and I have a total of 4 scenes in there. And also you can check out Lesbian Sex 16. That was with my fellow contract star, Mindy Mink. Really good scene.
Well, we know Danny Daniels. She's a buddy of ours. She's been
I
here
love
before.
Danny Daniels.
We all love Danny.
Yeah.
Danny's awesome. So let me ask you this question, because you move around so much, and I know you're here so often, which means you're in other places so often because you travel so much, because obviously you're that popular because she's a princess. She's all over the place. The name speaks for itself, right?
Aw.
Well, I know we talk about a lot about how you travel. When was the last place, or I should say, where was the last place you were before you came here, and how much you've been moving around this summer?
I was in Cleveland. I think I was in Cleveland last. I can mix it up. I was just in New Orleans before I came here. I was in LA before that. Before that was Cleveland, Buffalo, New York, and Chicago. Fort Heights, Illinois, which is near Chicago.
Moving all over the place.
Yeah.
No wonder why you're so happy. You were in Cleveland before. No wonder why you're so happy to be here. And she's happy to be at Blush Exotic.
I love Blush. It's my favorite.
And you never know. She may bring a bag with some weird stuff in it for you to look at.
I just may.
And she'll probably steal your pens, too. Just warning you.
If they're colored gel pens, it's very likely. In fact, hey, if you want to get some extra treatment, bring me some of those colored gel pens.
She likes presents. She likes Pilot G2 colored gel pens.
Yes.
She loves just about everything, and she wants to meet you. She wants to meet you, Pittsburgh. So
Yes.
after the Pirate game this weekend, come down, hang out, meet Prinzzess, Blush Exotic, 9th Street downtown.
And if you come in and you show me that you follow me on Twitter, you get a special treat. Free picture with me.
So follow her on Twitter. Real Prinzzess on Twitter?
Yes, at Real Princess. And that's spelled Prinzzess.
You're running out of reasons. Blush Exotic, 9th Street downtown. Come meet Prinzzess, hang out with her. Josh Taylor, Trib Live Radio.